The video today is covering Fortress, the final area as you complete the story of the game that you'll go to, and also coincidentally the final video in the series showing the location of all 61 of the journal entries. Specifically, the Fortress area as its own has 5 of these 61 entries in it. The first one we're going to look at is in the defense line. Then we're going to go to the Frozen Valley where we have another one there as well. Then we'll go to the Aurora Forest where we have a third one. And then our last two will actually be in this Fallen Ark area over here. But as mentioned, we're going to start in the defense line. And we have the original teleporter over here and then a teleporter that you can unlock over here. So whether you're starting from over here or starting from over here, it doesn't matter. The point is you're trying to get to this area here. So this kind of like looks like a shitty chessboard. But basically, so I'll be starting from the top here. So I'm going to be heading south. And if you start over here, you'll just be heading northeast. But what you are looking for is the gap in the wall over there. So it's super easy to sort of locate. You can basically use this tower to guide you in if you're coming from that side. Or like I said, this giant wall here, it's a dead giveaway. You can't miss it. But what you're looking for is you're looking for this gap in the wall over here. So we'll just quickly go on and jog our asses over there. And then as soon as we go in here, you'll see there's a little box here that we can jump up on. And bam, we have our records right there. Next up, as mentioned, we are proceeding to the Frozen Valley. But more specifically, we can take this teleporter over here, and once again, we are going to be heading in this direction. If you don't have access to this teleporter, you'll just be using the main one and then just heading up this way. But either which way, this area over here is what you are looking for. Once again, once you get here, what you're looking for in terms of an area to orientate yourself is this upper area here with that crane over there. So you'll be coming from that side. If you come from the OG teleporter side, this is of course the other side as I mentioned, but what you should be orientating yourself with is this crane right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and take our butts up there, and you want this sort of like thing with this cover over here, and then you'll spot the boop, the phone right there, and that is our journal entry for this area done and dusted. Then after that, we will be heading to the Aurora Forest, as I mentioned. And here we want to be going down to about over like here, this area here. So there's only one teleport in this area, so we've got to travel the distance. So we're going to go in there, and then I'll show you the way to go. So as we start here, we want to be turning and going up into this narrow little crevasse over here, which will give us access to this entire area down here. And then like I said, once we can actually see in that direction, there is a tower that we can use to orientate ourselves, that we know that we're going in the right direction. But let me just run on over there. That is the tower right there that I'm talking about. And we're going to just make our way up here, and I'm just going to forward this next part for you. And as you can see, we can already spot the general entry right up there. Now, this one can, I suppose, be a little bit tricky if you're just trying to use the default grapple to get up there. Although I don't think so. I think it should be relatively straightforward, and you can just get your butt up here. And that is the journal entry for the Aurora Forest, done and dusted. Then we've got 2 more to go. We've got 2 in the Fallen Ark area, and we're going to go ahead and start off over here, and then we're going to move our way upwards to get the rest of them. For this first one, I've used this teleporter to come into the area, but we'll be aiming to go down here near this warehousey area. You'll notice there's going to be a bunch of buildings and everything over here. So I'll be showing you the way to get to it from over here. If you are proceeding from this teleporter, then the same thing. You'll be able to spot all these buildings in the distance, and actually finding the journal entry is not all that difficult. But let me get out of this cave here, and I can show you what the surrounding area looks like. And so what I'm referring to is you'd be coming from over there, and you'd be coming up to this area here. And here, of course, you have all of these buildings around. And basically what we're looking for is this big square motherfucker, because that is where we need to go find the journal entry. It actually sits behind that. So we're going to go on the left side of this building, and there's a short little distance that we have to drop down, and then we'll be able to spot the journal entry right below us. So if we look just over here, there she is. Boom. So that is the journal entry for this area, specifically over here. Now our final journal entry, and number 61, if you've been following my guide since the very beginning, we can actually teleport onto this teleporter here, because it's literally right around the corner from this. And as we get out of the teleporter here, we're simply just running an inch out of the base, and you'll see this sort of like pointy tip over here, and you can just go up here and bam, there we go. That is a done and dusted. And if you've been following all of my guide videos, this will be the final one that you need to have 61 out of 61. And those are all of the journal entries which are currently available in the game. More will possibly be added in the future as more Descendants join and all of that. But as of the preseason, just before season 1 starting, that's 61 of 61 done and dusted. And that's also you done and dusted with this video, especially if you made it this far. If you're looking for any of the other areas in the game, if you want to complete the rest of the 61, have a look at the channel. Every single one of these videos per area has now been uploaded, and you'll be able to get your 61 quick. Other than that, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.